Hey, what's going on, guys? I like really shiny tires, so when somebody says that they have found one of the shiniest tire shines out there, I like to try them out. So today, we're gonna be trying out this tire shine. It's called Superior Products Coverall. I've heard this is a really shiny tire shine. I'm excited to try this one out today and see how it looks. We're gonna compare it with Crystal Products Untouchable. This is also an aerosol can. This one's pretty shiny upon initial application, so I figure we would use this to compare it with, all right? So for the coverall, I read the directions and it basically says just spray it on the tire and walk away, so that's what we're gonna do. Gonna shake it up a little bit before we spray it. And guys, also, if you want tire shine to look good, clean your tires as much as possible. If there's any residual tire shine on there, try to get as much of that off as you can, so that way your new tire shine will adhere to the tire well. I've got most of it off on this tire. It's really clean, so let's go ahead. I'm spraying the outside circumference first, and then I'll get the inside later, okay? Okay guys, I think that's good enough for now. I might come back and put like another light coat on there, but this actually does have a bit of a good smell to it. It smells almost like an ice cream smell. I could be wrong, but that's what it felt like I was smelling, like an icing that you put on a cake or something. But let's go put the Untouchable on the front tires, okay? Okay guys, let's go ahead and do the Untouchable now. I've already done a video with this one, but I'll go ahead and show you guys me applying it anyway, just in case some of you guys did not see that last video, all right? Go ahead and apply this one, shake it up a little bit. Again, spraying the outside circumference, and then we'll get the inside part. Okay guys, that is the Untouchable, okay? Like I said, we've already done this one. It does have a cherry smell to it, just in case you guys did not know that. This has a bit of a more narrow spray pattern, whereas the Coverall, it looks like it's a bit of a wider spray pattern, okay? I'll probably wait like maybe 10 minutes and come back and just spray like another light coat on there, because I like the tires to be really shiny, but I will show you what they look like, okay? Okay guys, it's been about 30 minutes since we put the tire shine on. This is the Coverall right here, and I gotta tell you guys, I think the Untouchable is about just as shiny, but we will see how long they last, because that'll be another thing to factor in. I'll get real close up. Oh man, you can see my reflection in there pretty darn good at the top right there. Okay, so this is the Coverall right here, guys. Really shiny. It's definitely very shiny, but how long will it last will be the real question, okay? So now let's move on to the Untouchable. Okay guys, and then here's the Crystal Untouchable. Okay, very shiny too upon initial application, and that's how it was in the last video that we did on it, okay? Very shiny, but this one does fade after a few days. Check out the reflection. Look at that. But even if it does fade after a few days, you can just spray a little bit more on there and then it's right back to normal again. But that's the Untouchable, guys. I'll go ahead and let me show the reflection. Okay, and then for the Coverall, oh wow, I think that reflection is a little bit better, but they look about the same, guys. Okay. And the Coverall is like $13. I got that at AutoZone, so, and the Untouchable is only like $4.50. So, I mean, even if this is shinier, it's not that much of a difference. All right, guys, it's time for the 24-hour update now. Let's go ahead and check the Coverall right here. And I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure the Untouchable is shinier than the Coverall. Even though the Coverall is 3 times more expensive, and dang it, my shadow's in the way. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like a brown layer on my tires right here. I think that's the anti-ozonate. I don't know if I gotta scrub that off or something, but the tires were clean when I applied the tire shine. But that's the Coverall right there. Okay, let's move over to the Untouchable. And yeah, it definitely looks shinier. Okay. That's the Untouchable. I'll get a bit closer, but still, I mean, that brown layer of anti-ozonate is on there, but the reflection's pretty good. But if I back up, you can't really see that. Anti-ozonant, the brown layer. So that's a wide shot of the Untouchable, then the Coverall here. They both look just as shiny, but the Untouchable is a little bit more shinier, even though the Untouchable is like a third of the price. But I will keep you guys updated. All right, guys, we're back. This is still the second day. It's been a little over 24 hours at this point, and I just realized that we could basically just end the video right here. So this is going to be a short video, guys. We've already done the Untouchable, and we clearly see that the Coverall, which is right here, is not as shiny as the Untouchable 24 hours later. The Coverall was pretty shiny upon initial application, but I think even the Untouchable was still a bit shinier. So yeah, I basically conclude that there's no point to even continue this video. The Untouchable is way cheaper. You can just get that one. And if you want a low gloss sheen, then just take the Untouchable, spray it on, and just wipe it down with a microfiber towel, and then you're good. But so guys, my final thought is I'm not going to be buying the Coverall again. I mean, why would you spend $13 on that? We could just get Untouchable for $4.50. So I guess for now, I'll just use the Coverall maybe on my wheel wells to make them darker and shinier. But yeah, I can't recommend the Coverall because the Untouchable is way shinier and it's way cheaper. But that's literally it, guys. Nothing else to say. I'll see you guys in the next video.